Alright, let's see if I can bend this in such a fashion that I don't know if anyone's going to be awake on Sunday morning at 8:15, but I really need to get this thing. Sorry, guys. Come on. That should be better. There we go. Hey, everyone's up. Hey, I'm up too. Look at this. I'm awake at this time of day. I promise. Yeah, I think Zach is sleeping. So this is the time when I'm vlogging during the day, and you guys are it's nighttime over there in Australia. So I'm making a little trip. I've been trying to give a friend of mine a call and text, and I haven't heard from him in a very long time. And he's the kind of guy that doesn't really have a lot of morning. He doesn't have like a lot of people that like watch after him, so I'm like kind of a little bit concerned about it. So we're gonna go over there, and it's on Pine Island. So come on, don't do that to me. There we go. Xfinity Wi-Fi only works if you're not moving. So if you're moving, then it actually becomes more of a pain. Yeah, Daniel, it's a I guess that'd be what, 20 half past, maybe 8:30 in the excuse me, in the evening, or just about, or 9 o'clock in the evening. And so it's what, 1:15 in the afternoon there. I got your picture, Simon. Those things are awesome. Those are real Canary Island dates. Those are those are hard to find around here. Those are they're brilliant, as I would like to say. And so anyway, yeah, the best way to beat Zach is to just be for me to go live when he's sleeping. So last night was a great time, so I figured, why not bring you guys along during the day when you can actually see some plants. The traffic, no one's awake in Florida at this time of day, so the traffic is minimal. It's also a Sunday, but what time does everyone here normally wake up? I usually wake up around 8 o'clock, if not earlier, because it just depends. Because I can't really sleep more than 4 or 5 hours during the night. So I usually go to sleep around 2:30 and wake up around 7:30-ish. Let's see if we can't pick up a few more hitchhikers on the vlog along the way here. I just hope there isn't an art festival in Matlacha, the town I have to go through to get to my buddy. Because if there is, why do I always go so slow when I'm vlogging? It's going to be like a half an hour to get through just that town. But it's worth, actually, it'd be good for you guys because you can see all the plants. Ooh, that guy nearly just swerved. I guess you can see how I see a small screen, so I don't know if you guys are on a computer screen or a phone or a tablet. But that guy almost took a nice little swipe out of that Ford Escape there. Oh, birds. All right, so. Oh, okay. I missed. Sorry about this, guys. I thought I pressed all the chat stuff. The last thing when I saw was James saying morning. I guess I didn't really miss it. Hey, Eric. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Good morning. I think he's Ted. 9 p.m. Okay, so it's 12 and a half hours. That's what I thought, but it seemed different, weird, because in the U.S. the only half-hour difference, well, just say North America is Newfoundland, right, James? It's an hour and a half ahead of you and me. You paid £2 for those canaries? No way. Or 8:30 on the weekends. Really, on the weekends it actually is a half an hour. Oh, what time you get up? Sorry. So yeah, sorry guys. These last few minutes I just didn't see the chat. So yes, yeah, so everyone here. I know. Hey, Terrence. Hey, Simon. Everyone's. Oh, yeah. So I usually get up at least. I mean, the latest I get up is usually 8:30 because what's it called? Actually, no. We're gonna take an entirely different route here. We're gonna keep on going on this road that we haven't been. I used to drive this road almost every morning and drop off Emma. Oh, there's new houses here. Look at all this stuff. What were they gonna say? Yeah, Ashley has an alarm clock that goes off at 8:30, so at the latest that's when I'll get up. But yeah, James, inquiry minds want to know, like myself and Daniel. There's some people who like yucca. Some right there, but yeah, this was. Oh, look at this. Oh no, that was my turn. I forgot. I gotta turn around now. That was kind of stupid. Now I gotta drive back into the sun. I was like, oh, those are nice plants. Oh, I'm just gonna pass my turn. This is a cut-through road. This is mostly agricultural past this point, but they just built all these houses here. Or these houses are all brand new. You rarely see two-story houses in Central and South Florida, just because they're really expensive to heat in the summertime. Because the second floor, all the heat goes up there, but people who want extra space and don't really care about like having a yard and just have 17 kids and they need to put them somewhere. Okay, so we got some questions. So Terrence, yes, someone actually asked that. I think James asked a question about germinating the seed that way yesterday. It shouldn't affect it because there's normal cycles of heat and cool during the day. They'll eventually just pop. The only thing it'll do is like they just won't grow as fast. Like once they've popped. Why are those Christmas all burnt? Probably just dry. Someone ran into that sign. Horse cross. This is like kind of a horse area. There's a couple farms here and a lot of Australian pines they planted back in the 60s. But it's cool because it's still like, it's still agriculturally zoned, which is very rare for Cape Coral. This is where I could like get it, build a nursery in Cape Coral if I could find a piece of land that was for sale but wasn't like 20 acres, which is obviously I can't afford. And then it just abruptly ends here. That trailer's for sale. Oh, that's a rare pickup there. Anyway. Oh, Simon. You never accidentally jumped into a hot tub after a couple's been in there? You ever been to a hot tub at a hotel before? in the morning to relax. Ooh, 31 Celsius, 920. That's rough. It's funny because the real the hottest weather I've experienced wasn't actually in. Ooh, that Mustang's for sale and that motorhome. That's all I need in my life is just a motorhome and a Mustang to tow behind. I mean, what else does someone really need, honestly? 110 is a little bit high, but it should be okay for Washingtonians. There's another road out there too. Things you don't see. I would say that 90 is optimal because you're getting decent amount of heat, or like 30, 33 Celsius, 90 to 95. Oh, what is that sand? Well, yeah, Terrence, they could take it over a month sometimes, especially if they're older seed. I don't know if you just picked them up off the ground or bought them from eBay, or I want to go check out that motorhome though. I'm hoping my buddy is home. If he is, I'm going to try and do a couple vlogs there. I'm going to see if he wants to go on the live stream. He's more of a, he's not as much of a public guy, so I don't know what's going to happen, but we shall see. That's cool though, that I'm glad that we could get together and have a talk here. Yeah, I mean, even I can count on my hands the number of times I've germinated seed and they've come up in less than like a week, for example. That's because I roasted them and probably killed some of the embryos. Yeah, I haven't germinated a bunch of Washingtonia. I did germinate Washingtonia back in the day when I was, for example, back in 2004 when I remember very well, I drove from, actually I can tell you guys a little story. My mom and I drove from the eastern end of Long Island through New York City, down through Jersey, Delaware, Baltimore, DC. This is April 22nd, 2004. I drove, either way. I did most of the driving, actually. And we drove all the way to Myrtle Beach, or North Myrtle Beach. And got there at like 1:30 in the morning. We left at 9 o'clock in the morning from New York. And then the following day we got to Inglewood. We were staying overnight in a hotel. And then my mom rented this villa. And so for like 6 months we were in this villa. And I just wandered around it's like kind of like a co-op, and you wander around. I was picking seeds off of every palm that there was nearby. I would go, it was right by the beach, which is cool, but all the parking lots had Washingtonias. I'm like, oh sweet, all this free seed. I knew I was interested in pretty much anything. And yeah, I could still find that picture. It's somewhere. It wasn't my hard drive, but Ashley dropped my hard drive on the ground and broke it to the point where I don't even know where it is now, but you need a forensic specialist to get it off, so. Alright. I don't know, 120 might. The problem is they're so small. If they were a bigger seed, I would say no. But with them being that small, that might burn them up. But then again, Washingtonia Flifera, I know, sees 115 up to 120. Yeah? Jacob, hey, how's it going, by the way? I haven't seen you on here. Do you live on Pine Island? Yeah, so that's how I got into Palms, is really just like picking up whatever was available. Like if I just went to that parking lot, any parking lot that you guys have seen, I would just go to the Palms, Royals, Washingtonias, I was happy to get a coconut because all the coconuts normally get trimmed. Like all these coconuts here, this is a beautiful spot to like kind of pan around and see. It looks like one of those coconuts is not doing so well. Anyway, but if it was ripe or on the ground, I'd find a way to get it. So Mount Lachey kind of starts here, and then, I mean, the real island of Mount Lachey is right here, so it's beautiful, 75 degrees. I would love to do some nice tall, oh, Naples, okay. Oh, you know where I'm going. Jacob, I'm actually heading up to in the Bokeelia area. If I don't go to my friend's house, then I'm going to be going to Fruitscapes, which is up there right near what's it called? South of Harbor. But I do have friends down in St. James, if that's what you're referring to. Friends that would used to, I mean, they still buy stuff from me, but I should have asked him if he wants to be on the. He doesn't really care one way or the other. I'm sure he doesn't mind. But look, check out that rat rod. Nice. I'm trying to think what that. It looks like that is actually the Jeepster is a base on that thing. Oh, so you know them too? Yeah. It must be interesting to see. What's it called? You know, an area that you're familiar with. Yeah, this is, see, it looks like the Florida Keys. If you've been to the Florida Keys, it looks pretty much like the Keys. The colorful pastel painting, the little bridges, kind of coconuts everywhere, and the nice ridge line. Gotta love the ridge line. And you got mangroves over here, like not Brazilian pepper, which is nice. So Jacob, you know, like Mark Gingras at Calusa Palms. I'm supposed to go down to Naples Botanical to say hi to the curator there. But, okay. You're always in the Cape. Well, if you're in the Cape, well, it's not like you're. I mean, if you were from out of town, I'd be like, oh yeah, stop by. But feel free, you know, if you want to stop by and be a part of the vlog sometime, you know, I actually go to Naples sometimes for poker, not the track, home game. I will go to the track too, but that's Bonita. That's not really Naples, so. Oh, the Baleana's flowering, nice. My concern is that there's other Copernicias in the area. Hey, David. Yeah, they're pretty cool, yeah. It's actually, to be the David's right. Like, that's why I don't germinate Washingtonia Folifera, or don't grow Folifera. I actually have grown Folifera. Like, you know, my friend gave me seed from El Paso, actually my dentist, and he travels around a lot, and he gave me seed, and it grew up, and then, yeah, it damped off. It just, the humidity here in the summer, it just can't handle it. So it's so rare to see a Folifera, or, you know, the Filibustas seem to do okay here. They will damp off, but once they get to a certain size, they can handle it, so. The hybrid is, I find, is cooler because it's a bigger trunk. It looks like it should support its, you know, its weight. Where Bustas, it's like, when is that thing gonna snap in half? Oh yeah, Phoenix Pusilla. Yeah, that's more of like a swampy Phoenix. There's a couple Phoenix that grow in the swamps, like Phoenix paludosa, which literally means of the swamp. What was I going to mention about? David, are you still on the board there at the First Coast Palm Society? So I really would like to, I don't know what happened to Central Florida's society like meetings, besides the winter one. I feel like there's no more meetings, and that they bulldoze this whole area. Yeah, those were mangroves to the right. There were mangroves and some scrub oaks. It's very swampy, so not a lot of normal hardwood trees grow there. Even palmettos are kind of stunted from all the swampiness. But what was I going to mention? I'm sorry, guys. I'm a little bit tired. I was going to mention. God, I hate it when I had something good to say, and you just kind of forget. Damn it. Oh well. It is what it is. Hopefully it comes back around again. Maybe we'll go down memory lane. I think it was. Oh, yeah. So, last time my mom was posting. The problem is my mom can't type very well because her dexterity is off because of her nerve condition. But what she was trying to say was she was trying to ask if Washingtonians were native to California, and I had to explain that there's two species. One is native, the other is not. And she's asking why they were so tall. And the reason why Washingtonians are actually taller in California is because in Florida, the tall ones always get struck by lightning first. You can see they're usually the tallest palm in the landscape, if not the tallest tree, period. So, okay, so, oh, sweet. Oh no, yeah, that's not good. I would hate to see that happen. David, I wouldn't mind getting with you, discussing like trying to like reorganize, a Florida-based chapter. Here we go. I'm just gonna see if. Okay. The guy behind me was like tailgating me, and he didn't look like he was. There's some bananas. Zach was asking about them. Oh well, he's not awake. But the chaparral part, I don't know. I do know that mostly that they're native to Baja California Norte. But yeah, Dave, let me just see if my buddy's here. This car's here. You can see all these plants here to the left. Jesus, you have no idea how much I haven't been here in a year. I've talked with him, but I haven't actually been here. All right, let me see if he's home real quick. This truck bed thing is open. All right, guys, hold on 1 second. Let me see what's going on here, because I kind of want to. It's almost like a welfare check at this point. All right, I'll be right back. All right, so, I hate to do this, but he wanted me to come inside the house, and he's like half dressed. He's not ready for like videoing. But let me see if I can't come back on, talk with him about what I'm doing here. So let me talk to him, and I will come back on at some point. I just gotta respect his privacy because it's his, house and everything. So sorry to make you guys wait and stuff. I just I wanted to. I did not think he was gonna be like home. I really didn't expect it. So let me go do this, and I'll be back hopefully within like half an hour maybe. So we can talk then, and there'll be more plans to see because we're going to go to other destinations as well. All right. Sorry, guys. And David, I'll email you, so we'll talk more about that. I'll be back on.